have some more World War III tensions to report on involving Donald Trump's interest in Greenland. Vladimir Putin and Russia is now warning that Trump invading Greenland will cause, quote, the end of the world. I mean, Russia, sounds like Putin is saying, I don't know if he's bluffing, that he would go ballistic if Trump invaded into Greenland. I mean, this is a great concern, and also Vladimir Putin warned about Cuba, because Trump is also, after Venezuela, he's also threatening to seize Cuba, and he also warned about Cuba as well, that he would defend Cuba, right? So close, 90 miles from Florida. Trump is also calling for regime change in Iran because of the protests, and he's calling for regime change in Iran. So Iran is also in his sights again to get involved militarily in Iran again, is also on his sights. So it sounds like the new year is coming into a more dangerous time where World War III is becoming more of a reality. The doomsday clock is closer to midnight in the new year. We're only a little bit into New Year, and the world has changed dramatically since Venezuela. It's much more dangerous. I'd be stocking up on food and water right now, because I can see we're only in January, and these World War III tensions are very serious. A lot of people probably don't realize how serious these tensions are. And also, I heard this on BBC, and I saw something else about it. U.S. foreign policy has changed in the Trump administration. A lot of people have heard of the Monroe Doctrine, which goes back to James Monroe, which is about American foreign policy that about nation building and going into other countries if it's in our interests, and not worrying about the consequences, not worrying about NATO, not worrying about our allies, that we will just, if it's in our interest, we'll do it with or without NATO, pushing back allies with or without them. If it's in our interest, we'll unilaterally do whatever is in America's interest with no concern about allies or NATO or anything. We'll just do it. Or if the UN condemns it, doesn't matter. We'll just do it, pushing back even friends, even allies, if they don't agree with us. And that is what Trump's presidency is defining the foreign policy of the Trump second term. And he even named it after himself, calling it the Donroe Doctrine, naming it after himself, which is, that's totally Trump style, to name stuff after himself. The Donroe Doctrine. I mean, even Gulf of America changing. I mean, that was bold. I mean, it's the Gulf of America now, and he officially made it the Gulf of America, which great, that's great, and the symbolism of it and everything. But that right there shows you what he's calling the Donroe Doctrine. But it also could have consequences that we'd be coming into, the real possibility of World War III, and that nuclear war is not far-fetched. I mean, it could seriously happen at any time, and a new Cold War with Russia and China, a much more dangerous one from the one of the past.